Rich Dad Cashflow game. Let's play it again. If you haven't played this game before, the way that you win this game, one of two ways. Number one, you land on a dream that you picked out in the fast track at the beginning of the game, which is going to be one of these purple places. Or you can be in the fast track and make a certain amount of money over what you're currently making. But in order to get out here into the fast track, you have to get out of the rat race. So in order to get out of the rat race, you have to make more passive income than you have of monthly expenses. So this number needs to be higher than whatever your monthly expenses are, which these numbers will change as these numbers will change on your financial statement. Income, expenses, assets, liabilities. This is one of the main learning lessons of this game, is reading a financial statement. So I'm going to choose stock market for the kids as my dream. And let's just get into it, because for me it's late 10:39 p.m. and I would rather have this wrapped up than not. So going with small deals because I don't have a lot of money. Small deals are 5,000 and less. I played this game enough times where I have a bit of a preferred method of the way that I play it, which is kind of similar to how I live my life, although life has more options and flexibility than the game does. So and life is actually more difficult than the game is, but nonetheless I kind of have a method of how I play. And because it's late, I'm just really looking at getting the job done. You know, some people have a different kind of personalities or things that are important to them, and for whatever reason over time, what has become important to me is getting jobs done, mission accomplishment. I'm probably more task oriented than relationship oriented. Get the job done. And I like it that way. Other people don't like it that way. Me being that way, and that is okay. I'm totally okay with them not liking it. Yeah. So at the beginning of the game, I'll load up on different capital gains type of assets, and then once I have like a decent amount of capital gains, then I start capital gains. You know, assets that can potentially give me capital gains. Once I have a certain amount of those, then I slow down and just focus on cash flow generating things. And one reason why is a lot of the cash flow generating things in this game also are able to give you capital gains. So cash flow and capital gains in one thing versus something that can only give you capital gains plus the name of the game is cash flow. And you know, I'm normally I do this earlier when I have more energy, so oh, so yeah, it's been an interesting day. In fact, today was the first day of my life that I was stuck in an elevator. It was very, very interesting, and yeah, I was stuck in an elevator, and finally, because my phone had reception to call 911, I called 911, and they transferred me over to the fire department. And I explained my situation to the fire department, and the fire department came and rescued me and my companion. So the total process was, I think about 20 minutes. Stuck in the elevator for 20 minutes, which in my opinion was a fantastic time, because while 20 minutes is way better than 20 hours or 2 hours, so I was down for 20 minutes. But that kind of, it really threw a monkey wrench in the plans that I had going on. And that was only 20 minutes, so it was like, it wasn't that big of a wrench, but it's still nonetheless was a monkey wrench into the plans. Yep. It was very interesting experience. So I'm very thankful for Pearl City Fire Department. I think it was Pearl City. I have no idea, but they got over there really, really quickly. That's one reason why it was only 20 minutes. They got there pretty fast. So if you ever get stuck in an elevator, if you seems like there's no other option, see if you can dial 911 on your phone. It worked for me. It was good. It started getting hot though. It was getting pretty hot in that elevator. See, I'm ready to go to bed. It's been a long day. House buyer, what's up? Okay, try it. Yeah, got to be a little more lively. But now I sold that house. I'm gonna hit myself up with a big deal. No assets. Big deal. 600. Yeah, yes. Sometimes I get those and just end up feeling like it's chasing my tail to pay off. That's better. To pay off, a certain amount of debt just to be breaking even. And then it's just like chasing this debt payment. Yeah, pass on that. Bad. I'm getting a lot of what is this called? Charity. Donate to charity. Holy macaronis. I'm playing this game. And it was intense. It was intense enough that right now that I'm sleepy, all I can really think about is being stuck in an elevator. It's the only thing that's bringing some laughter. So, the young lady that I was with, once we were out, her and I were stuck in the elevator together, which we were going someplace together. So we're leaving this place, we're taking the elevator up to where my car was parked. And we had a good laugh. At one point, in the beginning, she was getting pretty panicked. And so I highly requested of her to remain calm, so that way we could take care of what was needed to be taken care of. I knew sooner or later we'd get out of there. I didn't know how long it was going to be, but I knew sooner or later it was going to happen. So, in the process of making it happen, I didn't want to deal with like a panicked woman for a while. So I requested of her to remain calm while this was going on. And then she did after that, which was very, very helpful for me. And when I called 911, I didn't 100% know if this is something I should call 911 for. And I grew up in this age where it was pushed on. I don't know if it was us as kids or me as a kid, but you know, oh, you gotta only call 911 for these serious things, and you can get in trouble and all this stuff. So I didn't really know, and I didn't want to be lectured by some 911 guy if I was, you know, wasn't doing the right, you know, calling the right place. Which there's this emergency phone in the elevator, and no one was answering. It would ring, it would keep ringing. Eventually, it would be like, no one. It would, some recording would come on and say like, no one is there to answer your call. And I did this several times while figuring out what else to do, and so I don't know what he was gonna say. You know, hey, there's an emergency thing. You're supposed to call that. But so when I called the 911 guy, I was like, does being stuck in an elevator constitute an emergency? And he's like, oh, yeah. Well, the fire department's going to take care of that for you. And so he transfers me over to the fire department, and they're asking me questions. And about halfway through, I'm thinking like, oh man, how much is this going to cost me? So I asked the fire guy, I just asked him, how much is this gonna cost me? And he's like, no, it's not gonna cost you anything. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, come over and rescue us then. Because you know, if it was gonna be like 20 grand, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna wait here a little bit longer, and the establishment that we're in, they can flip the bill. Paying 20 grand for some business not taking care of their elevator. But so I thought that was really funny. Does being stuck in an elevator constitute an emergency? You might not think it's funny, but I thought it was funny, and I was the one stuck in the elevator. So, but yeah, I thought it was funny. How much is it gonna cost me? Yep, that was some excitement. that was some definite excitement. 12 minutes. Oh, small deal. Ooh, good. Saw that. Boom. All right, so what's next? Try a big deal. Down pay. Yeah, why not? It's getting these weird big deals where they're either like super big or not really that good. All right, got to roll 2 or more. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. So I got a loan that I took out. I'll pay off that loan. Yeah, start. I'm only doing stock $5 and less at the moment. That's what I feel like doing. Small deal. There we go. You know, that's why too, because look, I'm just getting loaded up here. You know, at the beginning I was talking about once I start getting loaded up with assets that to give me capital gains, all these can be sold for capital gains, and all of these except for this one also cash flow. So I'm kind of done with the stock, and I'm pretty close to getting out of the rat race. So why don't I just pay off this, repay that, and stick with some. Gosh darn it, this always happens whenever I say I'm done buying stock. Yeah, okay. Just $1 or look, baby. I'll start a part-time company. If I didn't have all this loaded up and I was at the beginning of the game, yeah, I would do it. But I feel like paying $5 grand for that right now. You know, maybe really quickly I would get a card to start making more money. Who knows? Maybe I should have bought it, but usually I'll sooner or later you know what? Let's see, which one is that? MIT for you. I'm gonna pass. Pass. Sometimes I will if I bought stock for $1, sell it for $5. It's making $4 per share, but it just depends what the situation is. And right now my situation is downsized. And what else? I don't know what else. I'm just donating to charity left and right here, which is nice, man. Rolling these dice. Rare gold coin. See, I like rare gold coin, but I like it at the beginning. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good one. 20,000, 16. There you go. See, I didn't even need that. Whatever. All right. Come on, land right here. Okay, roll a 2. Roll a 2. 2. Ah, it wasn't a 2. So this part, if there's more players, I think it can be more fun, because I think what happens is when you have multiple players, if you land on someone else's dream, it raises the price for them. And then as there's other people buying up businesses and opportunities and things like that, then you got to make whatever, this much. It's like 50,000 more or something like that. And so it starts getting harder and harder the more people there are that are playing, and they're in the fast track. But at the moment, just me and my yawns, and at least playing the game. And so I guess I'll just buy a dry cleaner, because it's just me and myself. Buy a dry cleaning business, why not? You know, let's see. I don't have anything else to do at the moment. Just buy a dry cleaning business. So okay. I guess I do have something else to do. Had to prepare for this lawsuit. Go tour some ancient Asian cities. Come on, should land on that. Lost half my cash. Audited through half my cash. Ola. My cashola. Gift of faith. I'm still donating. Alright, buy that. Okay, this is it. This is it. Roll a 6. That's a 2. I wanted a 2 over here. Did not have enough money to buy that, or I already bought it. Ooh, good thing I missed divorce, because divorce you lose all your money. What's going on? I already bought the pizza franchise. I don't know. I'm definitely sleepy. I remember I bought the dry cleaning business before. And yeah, okay. Boom. Alright, my friends. I'm going to bed to dream about the heroism that the fire department displayed to rescue my beautiful companion and I today from being trapped in the elevator for more than 20 minutes, which, you know, the nice thing was there were no cameras, we had food, and it was getting hot. So if we had to stay there longer, I was gonna suggest maybe we should disrobe. You know what I'm saying. Yep, disrobe right there.